Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sabouts and welcome to the Curse of Yendor, a roguelike game currently under development. The developer was kind enough to give me a key to try the game out, and I've already played through a couple of the different classes to see what it's all about. It's a very difficult game, definitely deserving of the roguelike title, and excited to really present it to you guys today. So, let's go ahead and start a new game. We've got three different classes we could choose from: the warrior, the rogue, and the wizard. Now, the warrior is kind of a tank. It's got high HP there, very low in mana production. Rogue, kind of middle of the road there, and the wizard, low HP but high mana. All three classes can cast spells. Just some of the classes, such as the wizard, can cast them better than other classes. And like I said, the warrior is more of a tank character, and the rogue's just kind of in the middle. We're going to go with a warrior. I think we're going to have better luck with that. Now, we get different alignments here. We've got a light, dark, and gray. Gray is kind of your neutral alignment. The light gives us a greater healing spell. The dark is going to give us a beam of death spell. And the gray is going to give us a gray wind spell. We're going to go with the light spell. The greater healing actually does come in handy a lot, especially when you're tanking as a warrior. Now for our difficulty, we'll go ahead and go insane, because what better way to play a roguelike than on insane difficulty? And of course, we're going to have permadeath on. So the storyline here: you're the apprentice of Zazma, the light sorceress. After years of study and training, you have found that your talent lies more in the realm of melee combat than in casting magic spells. Recently, your master has become concerned with Hexadus, the dark necromancer. Deep in the forgotten dungeon, Hexadus found an ancient relic and has become corrupted by its immense power. Hexadus murdered Wiscardus, the Grey Wizard, and you fear Zazma will be next. Descend into the stolen stronghold and defeat Hexadus, the dark necromancer. Zazma has taught you the secret spell Greater Healing. Use it sparingly, for it requires ever greater reserves of energy. Destroy the shrines of power to weaken Hexadus in the final encounter. Go now. Some creatures are so resistant to magic they can even reflect magic back at you if you hit them with a spell or other effect. That's a good hint. Okay, so here we are in the game. You've got your map here, your main play screen, I guess you call it. You can use a cursor for everything, but we'll be using hotkeys. However, I'm going to use the cursor to point everything out. Up in the top right corner, you've got a mini-map. Next to that, you've got your kind of stat screen, your health, your mana, your food, how many picks you have. Picks are used for digging through walls. Your experience, which is used to gain levels. Gold, used to purchase things, and keys, used to open special crates, which could contain really high-level loot. You've got your weapon. We're wielding currently an uncommon level 1 sword, and your armor. Currently, we have an ordinary level 1 chainmail. Below that's kind of a little stat screen. You've got your inventory screen, and then below that, hotkeys for all sorts of different things in the game. First four are going to be our magical abilities. We've got Ice Bolt, Fireball, and Earthquake. They use a lot of mana, and we don't have a lot of mana because we're a warrior, so we won't be using those as often as we would, say, if we were a wizard. Our Greater Healing, which is kind of an emergency spell for us to heal up. We've got shoot ranged weapons we're not going to be using. Map here, waiting a turn, viewing tile details. Wield or wear an item, drop an item, stairs, and jewels. Jewels are pretty important because they contain special effects usually if we pick one up, so we're going to want to try to find those. Now, we're going to go ahead and play this game. A big thing to note: I've learned, this is probably my 6th time playing it now, I've learned that you got to play this game kind of like you'd play NetHack. It is a roguelike. So you want to move slow, you want to kind of feel the wall out, you want to feel the room out and know what you're dealing with. And when you come across a creature like we have now, you want to fight it, and then you want to wait for your health to raise. It's pretty important to do that. Now, the Ice Elemental, he's resistant to edge damage, but he's an Ice Elemental, so we know he's probably pretty weak to fire. And he is. So there we go. We killed him. We gained some experience. However, we've taken some damage. Now we're going to want to wait here to heal up, and there's actually a hotkey for that. Take a look at the hotkeys real quick. If we look, we should have like a wait to heal. Actually, you know what? It's going to be underneath this. Control Z, rest until healed. So, Control Z, there we go. We're going to want to use that a lot. That's going to be like our greatest, our most used key probably. Okay, the big thing about this game is you do not want to come across multiple monsters at once. It's a very quick way to die. Now we've got some water here. We can go ahead and freeze it to get across. We're going to do that now. Maybe. If there's even a good way to do it. Okay, that's going to work. I'm really hoping we don't come across like a massive amount of monsters. That seems to always be how I die. Okay, we've got like an enchanted room here. If we can find a lever, we can open these doors and get inside and grab some of the stuff in there. Sometimes there's some really good loot in there. I like to feel out the edge of the room before I start going into the center. A legendary level 7 sword. That's a pretty good find, actually. We're definitely going to equip that. We'll just drop this. We don't need that anymore. Now we're going to step on this fountain here. Fountains tend to do different things. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Let's see what we get. Okay, we feel very slow. So unfortunately, we are slow now, but we did gain some experience. Okay, that's a trap. We don't want to step on that. Okay, that's mana, but we don't have any. Now, I don't know if I could do anything with this. I've yet to even like get it to do anything. If I use Earthquake, it doesn't do anything. A level 0 Bloodsucker entered. That's not good. Yeah, so I don't know what that does. Okay, that's another trap there that teleports us. We're getting very hungry. That's okay. Okay, we found a chest. Now we just need to find a key. We'll be able to open it. There's another trap there. This level has a kind of a ridiculous amount of traps. Okay, we found the dungeon, but we're not going to go down it yet. We still want to explore the rest of the room. Okay, now we do have a bat here. I'd really like to deal with him without him getting to me. He is a bloodsucker, and he will suck my blood. Okay, but we did get him, so that's good. Okay, grab this pick. The mace, and we've got the sword. We're going to keep the sword for now. The sword is definitely a lot better. Oop, I didn't mean to use the pick, but we used it anyways. Okay, that guy's not coming through. Let's try to keep it that way. Okay, we got a Jewel of Stone Mage. Let's take a look and see what that jewel does. That is not the key I wanted. It is... Okay, let's see. Your Earthquake spell does more damage. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. Not really good either, but I'll take it. Oh, crap. Oh, wow. Okay. And we leveled up, so we're a level 1 Light Warrior now. Get a little bit of health for that. Okay. And health-wise, we're doing pretty good. Okay, the chest has traps all over it. And I really don't know how to get rid of them. The only way I know is that we're going to have to step on one of these traps and get teleported. And then we'll just go back. If we're even in the ability to go back, which I think we can. Ah, crap. Got him. Okay, let's heal up real quick. Actually, right there's health, so we'll just grab that. Some experience. Okay, our health is full, but we'll try to remember that that's there. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, got him. Oh, I don't know what that is. Never seen that before. Is it a trap? It doesn't say. Interesting. I don't know what it is. Never seen it before. I could use a spell against it. Didn't do anything. What about Earthquake? Okay, I don't know what it is. Okay, now we're going to go back to that chest, though, because we used up that teleport, so now we can get to the chest. Okay, mythical level 4 robe. Nothing we need, but maybe we can sell it, because right up here we actually have a merchant. So let's go ahead and sell our mythical Level 4 robe, which is worth a good amount of gold. The rare level 7 mace. Yeah, we'll just sell it. I was going to keep it, but we're not going to worry about it. Now, I know how to sell goods. I haven't figured out yet how to buy goods. I guess we'll get there. Okay, last time I pulled that, it activated traps everywhere. I could pull it again. But I think that we've pretty much discovered everything. Except there is a trap on that now. Hey, we're at level 2. Okay, that's a hole. We're not going to go down that. We're definitely not going to go down that hole. Okay, there appears to be something hidden here. Yes, there's definitely something here. Ah, yes, this is important. This is going to raise our line of sight. Definitely, absolutely invaluable. Okay, I'm not sure. Other than this, I don't think there's anything else. And frankly, I don't see anything in there worth going for. So we're not going to open that door. We're just going to leave it shut. Okay, I think I've pretty much gotten to a good point where I'm almost ready to head down. The only thing is that I would like to go around and kill some more monsters for the sake of just leveling up if I can. Although we are getting kind of hungry. I've got to jump on one of these teleporters anyway, so let's do it. Just something that I have to... You know what? Can I put this on whatever that is down there? Does that do something? No. I don't know what that does then. Oh, wait. It's got to go down that hole, I bet. Okay, we'll do that then. Okay, he is totally resistant. Yeah, that's where that must go. Okay, let's push it down that hole. We'll see what happens. I've never seen this before, so frankly, I don't know what it's for. But if we push it down the hole, maybe it does something. A warrior token appears. Melee damage plus 10%. That is awesome. And very helpful, being a warrior. Alright. I'd love to get up to at least level 3 before we jump down, but you know what? We're just going to go for it. Missed opportunities. You failed to unlock the gated chamber. Not a missed opportunity. I know I didn't want to unlock it because there was nothing in there I needed. It was a bunch of leather and some health. So, nice try, game, making me feel bad. Okay, killed him before he even did anything. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, you have been poisoned. That is really crappy. Wow, those are some strong creatures, and I am nowhere prepared to fight them. This is some crap. And I don't have any mana, but luckily we survived, just barely, but we're going to get messed up right here. Unless we can kill him, which we did. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to wait till I heal up. In fact, we'll just control Z. Okay, whew, we got lucky. Ordinary level 4 plate mail. Definitely better than what I have on now. So we're going to drop that. Okay, at least we're pretty strong at killing these guys with our weapon. I mean, that definitely doesn't mean that they don't mess us up, but we're already level 3 now. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. These are going to be a little bit shorter episodes because I got a nice cup of tea here, sorry. This is going to be a little bit shorter episodes because it's gonna be a difficult game, and I don't think we're gonna. I don't even know if we'd make it to 20 minutes per episode, so it'll be a little bit shorter. However, I want to thank you guys for joining me for this one. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.